owl up here. You plonk. Yum, 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 yum. In a high five. A leaf just fell in my mouth. It's an abandoned train track. There's just a big lake in the middle. Here's our little forest sauna. I put bin bags on my feet. Just poked my head out of the roof this morning. Oh, hello. This is all like icy and frozen. First thing we did when we got up this morning is I stayed in bed. I put my clothes under the blankets with me so that they would warm up a little bit. And then I got changed under the blankets and I've actually been okay. Just my hands are freezing. I'm gonna put this away before it actually freezes. We've come out for a little bit of moose spotting and bird spotting, but we haven't really seen anything. I also just did this, which I thought was very cute. We used a little charcoaly stick and worked quite well. But yeah, there's loads on here from all different people, so I thought we'd add ours. Add our little stamp. It's so cold, I can't actually feel my fingers right now. I thought I'd come and see if the little thing I did over here is still here. It's like 1 degree when I checked when we woke up. Look. It's probably why my fingers are so cold. I also put my tea down there. Oh, I was so hoping we'd see a moose here. But it looks like there's no luck. I think we're now gonna try and move on fairly quickly and hope that we see one on the move, because they're much more active in the morning and in the evening. We've just pulled over, really not far from where we left this morning actually, but this lake is insanely beautiful. Look at that, it's so still, it's beautiful. We picked up a cool Haribo mix the other day. There are tang-fasticky eggs in here and little stars. So I'm very excited to try these. Rich has just pulled over for a bird, although I think it flew away. We're still eating the Haribo. They're actually really yummy. Do you like them?
What's that? Yeah, really nice.
We're on a bridge with roadworks and it's so ridiculous. It's literally like a big gouge in the middle of the road that you've got to go over.
Half up on the pavement.
Yeah, we're like half on the pavement and half on the road. It's crazy. We've just stopped at a little pee stop. I think Poppy might have caught a little scent of something, I'm not sure. But I've got her out for a wee. We're just on the side of the road. And we're gonna have some lunch. We've got our pesto gnocchi ready to go. Looks yummy. We've just pulled over because there's a little owl up here.
No, it's not a little owl.
No, it's not an actual little owl, but he is quite small. We think he might be a short-eared, we're not sure. No. Very cool. Very, very cool. Was not expecting to see an owl today. We've just pulled over at a petrol station to fill up on diesel, and there's a toilet here, and Rich was saying he wanted to go to the toilet. I was like, oh, there's a toilet there, you might as well use that one to save filling up our one. And there's a shower in there. So I think we might shower now. He's just gone in to see if we need to pay for it or what we need to do. But I think it's quite a good idea. We're 19 minutes away from our stop currently, and it's saying that we're going to get there for 20 to 4, which is still quite a good time. We were hoping to get there earlier today because we left so early this morning, but we've stopped so many times and we've really been like taking it slow and looking out for things, so it's just sort of taken the day, but it's been quite nice. We're all clean and showered, and now we're at our next spot. Got a little fire pit that Rich is already rearranging and making bigger, I'm assuming?
I'm moving it.
Just moving it. Oh yeah, that is so true.
Which is a bit weird.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes. Maybe this goes down to an entrance to the water. Oh, I thought that was something in the water then, it's just a rock. But this is a little way down. And I'm very excited. I don't think I said anything about this earlier. Because we've got until Monday to get to the vets for Poppy, and it's currently Saturday. Tomorrow we are going to not travel as far, but we're going to a campsite that has a hot tub and a sauna, and they also do flame grilled salmon, so we've ordered that, and we can do our laundry there too. So I'm very excited. It's going to be like a little getaway treat on our travel. We've got a plan for dinner tonight, so Rich bought some really yummy looking bread from the shop the other day. And I obviously can't eat gluten, but I've got the magic tablets that allow me to get away with it a bit. What are we going to put in our sandwich? Courgette, peppers.
Should you come for a dump?
I don't know, but I can smell that.
Yeah.
Have I stepped in something?
No, I think she's just done. Just do pepper courgette better.
And we're going to do like a flame grilled charred toastie type thing with the big loaf of bread, and sounds yummy. I just don't know how much of it I should really eat. Just a little bit of firewood, but there is literally so much dead wood everywhere, so great place for a fire really. It's all in there now. Rich also burnt his finger.
Grabbed a rock.
By grabbing a rock because he's lost
Silly
his
boy.
gloves that he uses normally. You plonk. So we've got gouda, charred peppers, butternut squash, feta, all melting away in there. Well, not all melting, all cooking away. The toasties out. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that looks good. We've got 3 more Polaroids ready to go up. One from the other day when we made our first ever, or Rich made, first ever homemade fire pit, because every other time we've used one so far they've already been like they're ready made. But Rich moved it away to a different spot and built a bigger one. And then we've got our first frosty morning, which was from this morning. Crazy how much frost there was this morning and how cold it was. And then we also took another one today by the lake because it was just so beautiful. It's literally just like a mirror. Does anyone else's dog love a belly rub? Like this much. That as soon as you put your hand anywhere, she just wants you to rub her belly. Hey, you crazy. And it stays up and then it's down. You're the biggest sop, aren't you? You're the biggest sop. And a high five. Good girl. We're out on our morning walk. It's a little bit chilly this morning with the wind. I've never ever before taken photos of poo, and I've taken photos of like 3 different types of poo to Google search it to find out what animals are around here. I think they're all deer.
So it says Google, isn't it?
Yeah. All of the trees that are so beautiful and so colourful, and the blue sky just makes it so pretty too. Feeling very lucky to be waking up in places like this every day. We made it to a bit of the lake. We walked through the woods. It looks so pretty in here. We're just on the lookout for moose because we found some moose tracks here and a huge moose foot hoof thing here. I really want to see a moose so bad. The other thing is, at the moment, this time of year, moose are mating. So they're moving a lot, so they're just travelling through places and making so much more distance. We've arrived at our campsite and it's so pretty here. There's electricity here. There's a cool little area in there where there's actually a toilet and things you can use. There's a fire in there. It's like a big barrel fire. So we've said that we can use that, and there's wood there already that we can use as well. Over here, straight ahead in the forest, just here, it's really hard to see. I'm gonna definitely have to do a walk around later. But there's a tree house up there. And there's a teepee over here, which we're having dinner in tonight. Come around the corner. There's a hot tub here. And behind the teepee, you can just about see it. Well, I can anyway, I don't know if the camera can. But it's here. There's a sauna. A leaf just fell in my mouth. Cute little bench as well. They've also told us about some walks that we can go on. There's woodland. That side of the house is also woodland across the road that goes down onto, I think he said it's an abandoned train track. So we're going to go for a little explore. Poppy's found the train track.
You did say it looked overgrown.
Yeah.
At one place, didn't you?
Oh, I feel like I'm going to fall. Little steppity over. Yeah, it doesn't look used at all now, does it?
So many little trees down
Look
there.
how overgrown it is.
I'm back. She did it.
This walk has been so beautiful. There's like a little crossroads here, so we're going to walk back that way. But we can see some water this way, so we're definitely going to check that out first. Something that I find really mind-boggling about Sweden is you're literally in really thick woodland like this behind me, and then out of nowhere there's just a big lake in the middle. So cool. Love Sweden. We've just come out for another walk down in the bottom of the garden of where we're staying, and it's like a little woodland wonderland in here. Some little birds flying around. Very pretty place. Here's our little forest sauna for tonight. How cute, they've got little chairs out as well. And I love the fact that there are candles lit everywhere you go. It's all icy ground at the moment. That's gonna tell you just how cold it is. No, another little candle. Yeah, this is where we're gonna have dinner tonight. We're having flame grilled salmon. And there's the little house as well. Look how cute the tree house is. I wanna go and have a little look up in there. Look how cool this little tree house is. There's a little seat in here, there's a book. There's little postcards that say greetings from Swedish Lapland. And I'm just coming down this hole and I banged my head on the way up, so that's fun. We've got a little fire going over here. Van's parked over there. I've just fed Pops and cleaned her ears out. We're going down for our salmon dinner. We have just come back from the little teepee where we had dinner. It was really nice actually. The people stayed in there with us the entire time, which I wasn't really expecting, but kind of made sense considering there was just a big fire in the middle of the room. But they were really lovely and we've just been talking to them for probably about 2 hours now. This is something I did not expect. I bought these wellies from either Sweden or Germany, I don't know. It was somewhere out here and they're fluffy, so I was like, that's going to be great for my feet. But my feet are sweating in them and they're getting wet and then they're just really cold. And the owners here were saying, always go 1 to 2 sizes up, always buy in the cold countries, because even in the UK, it's really hard to find anything that's at all good enough for the climate up here. We're not very well prepared in that department. But we've said that we're definitely going to have to go and buy some shoes because our feet are like ice cubes. They have been for the last like 2 days. To the point that today I put I put bin bags on my feet to go out for our walk earlier because I was just not prepared to have cold and wet feet again. But now the bin bags are wet as well, so it's just the same thing again. So yeah, we definitely need to sort that out. We've got the heater on in here, which is nice. I just heard Rich knock, so I think he's about to come in. There was the owner coming to tell me where to look for the Northern Lights, which is very nice of him. I can't remember what I was saying, but really nice evening, really lovely food. The salmon was amazing. It was cooked over the fire on a plank, which we've never had before, and that was delicious. Not even any seasoning on it or anything. These lovely bits of bread with really lovely like sauce on them that have been made. We did ask, there was like mustard, honey, creme fraiche, all in this sauce, and it was delicious, and it came with such a nice salad as well. And I tried basically a cranberry juice that's homemade, but I can't remember what the berries are called. They're like called lingot berries or something. And I tried a blueberry tea, which was also delicious, and I need to buy some blueberry tea now. But now we're going to the sauna, and then after the sauna we're going in the hot tub, and then hopefully we're going to see some Northern Lights. We've just finished in the sauna. I don't think you're going to be able to see me out here. Here we go. We've just finished in the sauna. We might come back into it again as well. It was boiling in there, but it's so cold out here. Oh, there are so many stars. I wish I could film the stars, but I just don't think anything's gonna actually pick them up. But now we're going to the hot tub, and they gave us some robes to wear, which is really nice. I am now currently in the hot tub. The stars here are insane. I've never seen anything like it. And I thought France was amazing. They're just everywhere. I've tried to take some photos, but even my phone doesn't really do it justice. All that would top it off now is the Northern Lights. What do we see?
The Northern Lights.
How exciting.
When did we see them?
No! We came back in after having the hot tub and the sauna. Oh my god, it was freezing getting out. Literally, the towels, that's the word, was frozen, and the floor was frozen. It was just all freezing as we were getting in and out, and like the water I think was making the freezing a lot worse, because as we were getting in and out we were making it wet, and then it was just freezing over. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I feel like I went into like a shock of cold when we got out and like ran back to the van. Anyway, we then went out to look at the stars, and Rich was like, the Northern Lights are here. So I obviously went running out as well, and we stood out there for about 40 minutes, I think. It was such a good one, like so good. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like when it's meant to be good. Like none of my apps were saying that I'd be able to see it or anything. It said you have a 5% chance of seeing it. So I think we're going to be able to see a lot better than what we saw tonight.